Welcome to the stream. I am Nova Crusader, and today, at long last, as I said I would back in February, I'll be playing Wing Commander. And happily, I'll be playing the original for MS-DOS. I originally played it for the Super Nintendo, both it and the secret missions, but there was some compromises with the Super Nintendo one. Anyway, let's begin. Do let me know if it's too loud. This game is a bit difficult to sound balance. I'll see how it goes. I always thought this opening was really cool. It was also present on the Super Nintendo one, just not as dynamic. Wing Commander. Chris Roberts, same guy behind Star Citizen. I'm pretty confident that's really loud. It's time for some Burb Commander. Burb, yes. Welcome, Mr. Channel and Daniel. Guy must be old. He is old. Apparently he's been throughout my entire life, influencing the games I play. I love this song. There was also a version for the Amiga and the 32X, or not 32X, SegaCD, and they redid all the music with instrumentals and stuff, and they don't sound very good in comparison. I definitely prefer this music compared to the remakes. And Origin made this game. Yep. Also, would not be surprised. Whoops. Enough of that. Oh, I never started up my controller. Will it work? No, I have to restart the whole thing. One moment. My controller was not started up. Okay. I had it plugged in, but my controller has a little button on it to start up. Which controller are you using? I'm using the GameSir. That's really tiny font. G7 HE. I tried with the Sega. Hang on. Yeah, you just blow up. This is where you put your name in. Last name. Riker only has one name. There we go. I did try with the SegaCD controller, and its D-pad is not accurate enough for this game. For the DOS one. I tried it with the 32X one, and it wasn't too bad. The Super Nintendo one would also be fine, but this game is a little bit more geared toward having... the movements are smoother. So it was like better with a mouse or even a joystick. I mean, you could play with the keyboard too. It wouldn't be too bad. It's just, you know. Ah, yes, the original song. There I am. 0 sorties, 0 kills. Let's talk to Shot Glass. Belly up, friend, and take a load off. You must be Burblancer. I'm Shot Glass. Welcome aboard the Claw. Used to be a pilot myself. Till the flea bag shot me up so bad I couldn't fly. I guess I flew as most every pilot on the Claw. So if you want to know how one pilot or another flies, old Shot Glass is the guy to ask. Stop by when you're off duty and we'll talk more. Yes, you actually get to talk with people aboard the ship. The name of the ship is the Tiger's Claw, which is what he's referencing. We'll talk to Paladin. And yeah, the space aliens in this game are space cats called the Kilrathi. Oh, Schlatte, take a seat until the glass is old Paladin. I forgot he talked like that. I recall once when I was just a lieutenant like yourself there. We were flying patrol over Accord, the 4th planet in the Alliance system. Whoops. Let's do that over again. These 4 Kilrathi Southie come zooming in with the sun at their backs. What is the point, monsieur? There is one, oi. I was leading up to it last. I did it again. Oh my god. Sometimes the game kind of progresses to the next line. You have to wait for their mouths to stop moving. That day we learned that the Southie would always turn to the left. I forgot about that. It's got something to do with the way your engines and ducts are arranged. So when you tail a Southie, watch to the left. That's where you'll go when he makes his break. Bonjour, Lieutenant. You are called Burblancer, no? I'm called Angel. I'm just reviewing some figures on our recent encounters with the Kilrathi. You'd like to know what I've learned, perhaps? The Kilrathi is the Kilrathi fighter seen most in this sector. These figures show that 1.4 missiles are required to destroy the Kilrathi. While over 7 direct laser hits are necessary to destroy the same vessel. In the 32X version, her eye color keeps changing. I hope this version is useful to you, Lieutenant. Maybe. The screen is cut off the bottom? Ah, so it is. Just slightly. It was due to that resolution change. We also have the training mission thing. But I don't want to deal with that. Let's go to the barracks. This is actually the save and load screen. Here you can view your medals. Second Lieutenant Riker, AK Birdlancer, NEO System, Dateline 2654-110. I don't have any fancy things. Let's save this campaign. There, now we got a dude here. In the Super Nintendo version, they did not have that. You still saved here, but it didn't put a guy in the bed. Look, they're alive. Here you can return back to the bar. Over here is the hangar mission, and right here is exit to DOS. But we're not going to exit. Because we have a mission. Mission briefing. NEO system. 0600 hours. We've got a lot. Whoa. We've got a lot of work to do. Tiger's Claw draft. Blue Devil Squadron had first patrol. Your Killer Bees have the next shift. You rookies will fly with experienced pilots on your first missions. I want the rookies to fly as wing leaders. You vets keep an eye on the kids out there. Here are the assignments. Birdlancer, you're leading Alpha Wing. Spirit will fly on your wing. She's quiet, but she knows the ropes. You're the wing leader, but if Spirit talks, you be sure and listen. Got it? I talk fast? They can. Yes, sir. Good. Here's your patrol plan then. Computer, display Alpha. You'll check 3 possible jump points at 20,000 clicks out. There are asteroids near nav points 2 and 3, so stay on course. Any questions? Can you talk slower, sir? Yes, Commander. What are we to do if we encounter the enemy? Engage. If the odds look good, let Birdlancer make the call. Next is Beta Wing. Your thoughts wander as the commander makes the rest of the assignments, and back to the Tiger's Claw. Remember, this is no train sim. If you see the enemy, he'll be out to kill you. Be sure you survive. Squadron dismissed. Ah, that got loud. Wow, that got loud. Excuse me, Commander. Know some ships. Ready to engage, Commander. Send a missile after him. She almost crashed into me. I got someone on me. So damaged. Oh, this is a different one. Get back here. Got him. All right. Now, let's see. Do I just go to... Let's see. What do I do next? I don't remember. I guess I try the autopilot. It's kind of like a fast forward, I think. Here we go. I have 2. Objective reached. There we go, we're heading toward it. Oh, right, slow down. We got, in the Super Nintendo version of the game, it only would generate 1 asteroid you could potentially collide with. Due to, system limitations. You didn't notice it. But, yeah. Next objective. Now, this game is probably not running as smooth as I could have made it. Because, this is how I'm used to playing it. There, we have more objectives to hit. Yeah. More enemy ships. There's a Mollington. I feel like a stillborn kitten. Wow, that's really rude. This guy's just running. Oh, he turned around. Got him. Also, you can lose your wingman, and they will show killed in action on the pilot board. Did I not properly assign? You're supposed to be able to change the MFDs around. And I cannot seem to do that. There we go. Alright, now we're going back to Tiger's Claw. The patrol is complete. Also on the Super Nintendo version, you're technically only fighting one fighter at a time. Doesn't mean the game was easy, but it's kind of interesting how they did things. This is a good song. It means the mission was successful, and you're going home. Also, my fuel's almost out. There's the ships. Some escorts. And here is the Tiger's Claw. Unfortunately, I don't remember how to land on it. Oh. Oh. Let's get away before I crash into it. Okay. How do you land? Let me, look it up. I don't remember how to land. Wing Commander. How to land. Target a Tiger's Claw and hit C to request landing. Tiger's Claw. Request landing. You're clear to land. Now, before I ram the ship, let me, The original game is also unique in that you need to face the front of the carrier. And good to know. I almost smacked into the side. But yeah, you are launched from the front of the carrier. There we go. You got away pretty clean, sir. I did. System limitations, I'm sure. This game looks pretty great for a 1990s PC game. It was considered a big jump forward at the time. Oh, that's loud. Welcome back, Birdlancer. Looks like you survived your first trip out. He's a very able pilot commander. It's an honor to fly in his wing. That's high praise coming from a spirit. You should be proud, Burblancer. In any case, you flew well out there. I've reviewed the mission report from your flight recorder. Let's go over the mission report. You got 4 of the hairballs, Burblancer. The spirit came up empty. That's all then. Dismissed. Sir, what happened to your mouth? Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna catch up to Marshall in no time. And now the game's really quiet. Yeah, do let me know how the audio is. Also, I think part of the reason why the text goes by is this game is based off the speed of your CPU. Which is how, you know, games used to be on PC. So if you have a too fast of a CPU, the game goes very fast. You should have seen this game before I made adjustments to it. But the game is also prone to varying its speeds in addition to the CPU, so like sometimes it'll run slightly faster than it was. It's not very noticeable on original hardware, but emulated through DOSBox, it's kind of loses some of that nuance. One day I'll have an old enough computer, and then I can stream games off of that, or from it, using capture. Allowing spikes on loudness on certain music, it seems, just so it doesn't hurt your ears. Well, it's not a big deal for me. It's more for the stream, because I could just change that on my headset. I got a little volume rocker on it. So it's not an issue for me. Here, you flew with Spirit yesterday, Burblancer. She's a quiet little thing, but she's a heck of a flyer. She's rock steady, follows orders, don't fire till she's sure of her shot. I was always glad to have Spirit on my wing when I was still flying. Back in the day, Spirit was my favorite character. Her and, he's not here. Or at least I don't remember his name. Iceman. I forget his actual name though, I just remember his call sign. Konnichiwa, Riker-san. Please take a seat. If I may say so, you're doing quite well. Colonel-sama is most pleased with your performance thus far. There was no need to praise me before him, though, Honorable Second Lieutenant. The credit for mission success is due its leader, not his assistants. I see by your expression you do not believe me. I assure you I speak what is in my heart. You're Burblancer, right? Call me Hunter, mate. Good day. Spirit Arrow was telling me about your tumble with the hairballs. Sounds like you really mixed it up out there. That's the way, isn't it, mate? Just using some hairball, twisting about, trying to get a target lock, or missile lock. Formations, uniforms, medals, wingmen. That's all Sheep did. All Bruce can count out there is himself and his missiles. But the Hornet carries like almost no missiles. It has like 3. Wait. Save, yes. There we go. Yeah, you got multiple saves. Fill up all the beds if you like. They need to do better maintenance in the barracks. Alright, next mission. This is a mission briefing. Epsilon Wing is Birdlancer in spirit. You'll be escorting a Draven-class transport to its jump point. Computer, display Epsilon. Let's take a look at your flight plan. You'll rendezvous to transport upon launch. Escort to nav point 1. And onto nav point 2, where we'll initiate jump sequence. Once it's jumped out, you'll return by the most direct route. Remember, your job is to make sure that transport jumps out. I don't want you leaving her to chase down bogeys. At the end of your retreats, you stay at the transport. It's like he was watching my last mission. Questions? Yes, sir. Why is Nav 1 so far out of the way? There's an asteroid field between a Tiger's Claw and the jump point. A fighter might navigate it, but a Draven sport would never make it through. Anything else? Alright then, let's get to work. Squadron dismissed. Ah! There she is. Eventually, you're going to recognize one of these, or possibly recognize one of the ships from the side profile, because the drawing of Riker that I used for the thumbnail is a ship from this game called the Raptor, which is also my favorite ship. A lot of good memories in that. Right now we're in the Hornet. Yeah, my directional pad is not working the MFDs like it's supposed to. Oh, another kind of funny thing about the Super Nintendo one, our version of the game. The guns, they like kind of changed the sound of them. They basically make a sound that sounds like saying joy over and over again. So it's joy, joy, joy. I always thought that was funny sounding. Joy, yes. The guns sounded, it literally just sounded like a synthesized voice saying joy, joy. Maybe at some point I'll load up the Super Nintendo version just to show some of the differences. Excuse me, Commander, I've noticed enemy ships. Oh. Better deal with those. Yeah, this sound right here was joy, joy, joy. Enjoy that missile. Let's take out this other guy. Get back to the ship. I need to figure out how to bring up the nav computer. My key bindings aren't working quite right. N. There we go. Perfect. Speed up a little bit. Fascinating. It is. Maybe someday I'll find the SNES version and briefly try it out. Why briefly? You can you just play the game. It's still worth playing. Even compared to the DOS version, it's still, like, I spent like an entire summer playing that game when I was younger. I love these graphics so much. Yeah, this is I really enjoy this game. How it looks. There's a remastered version of it. I believe it came out for Windows, and it was like a buggy mess. And then they like kind of redid it again on the Mac, I think. I think that's how it went. Anyway, I know the Macintosh version, they have an enhanced version. With totally reworked everything. And it's ugly. At least I think it's ugly. It doesn't have the same charm. They try to remove a lot of the cockpit here. You have a better view, but it's like, I like this game because of the cockpit. Even have a computer with the friends who made along the way. Indeed, it's also the N key. I'll have to make sure my key bindings are working right on my controller, because it looks like none of the it's gonna be a spicy one. Like I said, the game can be ran faster. But this is how I always played it, at this speed. Nice. Oh, she got it. Let's get back. This game was around when I guess this, never mind. One of the cool things I always thought about Space Sims was the complexity of their controls. This game has reasonably complex controls. It's not the most complicated space sim I've ever played. This is the jump point. There he goes. Goodbye. Let's head back. Most direct route. And I do remember there's a asteroid field, so I'll have to be careful with that. Yeah, here it is. If anyone's wondering, I believe I'm running the game at like 3200 cycles. I believe. I had to double check. And this is how I remember it being mostly on the Super Nintendo. It's not butter smooth, but it just looks right to me. Now we got through the asteroid field. There's the ship. I don't want to target that ship, I want to target the claw. Oh well, we need to get... Stop. Slow down. There we go. I think it's... Is it T? Or C? C. Tiger's Claw. Request landing. Clear to land. There we go. How many Space Mountains have you KO'd? We'll find out. I had 4 in the previous mission. I think I got 3 this time. Got away pretty clean, sir. He says that when you come back and you have minimal damage. Mission debriefing. Good job out there, Birdlancer. The sport jumped right on schedule. You covered her well. Thank you, sir. The spirit deserves as much credit as I do. Birdlancer sounds too kind, sir. I only flew on his wing. At any rate, that was some nice flying. Well, let's review the mission report. Birdlancer, you took out 2 Kilrathi. There we go. The spirit got 1 of them. Because, yeah, we only chased away the first 2. The German sport made its jump on schedule. And Birdlancer, I want to see you in my office in a couple of hours. That's all then. Dismissed. Riker, come in. I need to speak with you. Yes, sir? We'll be leaving Enyo soon, and I need to make some personnel changes. Effective immediately following the jump, you'll be reassigned. I want you in a Scimitar-class medium fighter with Blue Devil Squadron. Yes, sir. You won't be sorry. Close your mouth. That looks weird. There we go. Good. I'm glad to hear it. That's all then, Signal Lieutenant. Dismissed. So many Mollingtons. So now we're in a scimitar. I forgot how quickly we go through the Hornet. We only got it for 2 missions. I have 6 kills. That's Iceman and Knight over there. There we go. Knight's a darned reliable pilot. Solid shot, steady flyer. Not flashy at all. Sort of a craftsman. Gets the job done, though. Iceman, though. Now he's an artist. Best pilot on Tiger's Claw. Lives to fly and to fight. He's totally ruthless and completely deadly. Some of the pilots say he's got Freon for blood. At least, that's where he got the call sign. Lancer's a mouth breather. No! Lancer. They call me Iceman. Don't let Knight fool you. The Sim's a gun-heavy slug. Forget finesse. Just head straight in, guns blaring. Give me a ship that takes skill. A Raptor, even a Hornet. Or one of those new rapiers. If half of what they say is true, the rapier is a true artist ship. We'll agree. Raptor is a fantastic ship. Val Kilmer looks a little different in this game. Lancer, right? I'm Knight. Welcome to Blue Devils. Ever flown scimitars before? I think you're gonna like them. Scimitar isn't quite as fast or nimble as a Hornet. But you got twice the armor, as well as heavier guns. Sounds good to me. And she handles like a Sacharian mud slug. Pig. Mud pig. Iceman here will try to tell you speed and handling will save your butt. But I'll take an extra 3 centimeters of Durasteel plating any day. Knight's also cool. I don't know, most of the wingmen are cool in this game. I can't think of anyone I actually dislike. I just remember liking Spirit Iceman the most. Mainly because Iceman would always kill everything for you. That was always handy. Especially in later missions. I don't know why it has me do that twice. Next mission. Leaf System 0600. Alright then. Beta Wing will be led by Lancer. Paladin, you'll be flying his wing. And can I call you... Oh, looking forward to it, Colonel. I thought that was going to go by a lot faster. Right. Since we jumped into Leaf System just a few hours ago, we're still running preliminary patrols. Lancer, you'll be flying a 4-point route, checking several potential jump points. Here's your flight plan. Just fly to nav points and make sure they're clear. Long-range scanners indicate some sort of debris field, or near nav 3. We have reason to believe this might be a Kilrathi minefield, so be especially careful in that area. I forgot about the mines. Questions? Alright then. Delta Wings, Iceman, and Angel. You listen as the Colonel completes the briefing. That's everything. Good. Let's get to work. Squadron dismissed. I was thinking the same thing. Daniel, this guy smoked something before the meeting. What? AI commands that actually work. And here's the scimitar. Actually, I recall not liking the scimitar. Oh yeah, this thing is slow. His eyes. Something about his eyes. Yeah, the AI companions are actually not bad. Maybe he needs eye drops. Alright, talk about Paladin. Blast, the enemy are upon us. Listen to that gun. Terrifying. It does work though. Wow. Hey, good shot, Commander. My shields are down in the front. Got him. I remember on the Super Nintendo version, you had to use select for your MFDs and stuff. I'm not looking forward to the minefield. I hate mines. The gun sounds like someone playing a rubber band with a guitar. Yeah, it works though. It is a pretty silly sound. They're mass drivers. I love how the Mullingtons use giant clams to fight. They have a variety of ships. We've just seen the 2 light fighters so far. They have some really cool ones. Here we go. Ow! I remember hating the minefield. I don't know if you can blow them up or not. Oh, we managed to survive. Barely. Took extensive damage on the, starboard side. That tech's gonna make a comment. I just know it. Oh, we got ships. Blast! The enemy are upon us. Enjoy. this missile. Fancy maneuvers. Get him. Get him. There we go, nice. He taunted too early. Nav 4, here we go. And return home. There's the claw. Do I actually need to target the tiger's claw? Anyway. C. Contact. Did something just hit me? Where'd the claw go? Landing's a little awkward. Let's turn around. There we go. Yeah, we got shot up. Look at that. Actually, that's all from the mine. Looks like it got a little hot out there, sir. All that damage was from the mine for the most part. Mission debriefing. Well flown, Birdlancer. You handle those flea bags like an old pro. Thanks, sir. Having a pilot on my wing made it easy. Now, laddie, don't brag on me, or the colonel will start expecting more from me. So let's go over the mission report. You scragged 5 Kilrathi, Birdlancer. Paladin did in one himself. want to see my office after you've had a shower, Birdlancer. That's all then. Dismissed. Riker, come in. I need to speak with you. Yes, sir? I've been speaking with Sector Command. The brass have been reviewing your record. I have good news. The order came in this morning. I've been authorized to promote you. Congratulations, First Lieutenant Riker. Keep up the good work. Thank you, sir. I'll do my best. Good. Glad to hear it. That's all then, First Lieutenant. Dismiss. We just keep getting promotions. That was our first promotion. The last thing was just a personnel transfer, which also happened to net us a heavier ship. He says you stink, Nova. Rude. Have you saved recently? I'll be saving once... yeah, I save before every mission. You met Maniac and Bossman over there yet? Maniac's a real lunatic. Good pilot, but way too erratic. It was just coming up with when the flea bags put me out of commission. Just between you and me, I'd rather fly alone than with Maniac on my wing. Bossman's another story, though. He's a real team leader. Crack pilot, 17 years behind him. Flown everything in the Terran fleet. And blown up at least one of every class the Kilrathi have. Let's look at the... Yeah, there we go. Take that, Marshal. Transfer to bear ship, and now an actual raise in rank. Hey, Birdlancer, I'm Maniac. Glad to meet ya. Bossman says we're gonna see some action against some battleships soon. Heh. Heh. I can't wait. Dodging flak and fighter cover to make a missile run at a destroyer? Man, that'll be a rush. Get in there quick, waste the mama cat. Then pick the kittens off one by one. That's the way to do it. I forgot about Maniac. Nice. I guess the board is how you get promoted. Well, that's how you see your where you stand. It's like Starlancer. After each mission, they have a board that you can see where you stand with the rest of your with the other pilots. This guy reminds me of Beavis. Sit down, Birdlancer. You call me Bossman. I've been watching you. You look good for a rookie. You handle yourself well in a dogfight. But we're going to be facing some bigger ships soon. Alright, some serious action. A lot of young pilots get excited when they see their first destroyer. Just what do you mean by that, Bossman? Or boss? They lose their heads and go straight in for the battleship. Then on a light fighter, they forget about blasting them from behind. Big ships move slow and turn like pigs. Thing to do is to clean up the fighter cover first. then go in for the battleship. Their eyes are so red. They had a limited color palette. There we go. We've saved. Next mission. Mission briefing. Well, boys and girls, things are getting ready to heat up. The Confederation is getting ready to mount a major offensive, so we're expecting several supply ships within the next 48 hours. The scanners show increased Kilrathi activity in the system. We've got to clean up the enemy presence here at McAuliffe before the tankers and sports start to arrive tomorrow. We detect a large bogey about 90,000 clicks here out. It jumped in about 20 minutes ago. It seems to be headed this way. It might just be a transport, but it's probably a small warship. Bearblancer, you and Paladin are going to go out and get a look at it. And destroy it if you can. Faith, lad, but that'll be a challenge. Here's your flight plan. The bogey continues its present speed and course and speed. You should meet it here at Nav 1. We detected a fighter escort in the area as well. So be on the lookout for additional bogeys. The Colonel quickly goes through the rest of the assignments, dispatching other wings to check out other bogeys in the system. Squadron dismissed. Confederates, yeah, the ancient ship is good stuff. The Confederation South shall rise again. What? You guys are aware that the Confederation could be more than just that, right? Or rather, can have nothing to do with it. Space doesn't know a word for a closer alliance. Too far out. There we go. I need to save my missiles. The guns on this really drain fast. Holy cow. I'm getting chewed up. Got him. Both over here. Hang in there, Paladin. Ow! Did I get hit with this missile? Is he coming back? Yeah, he's turning. No, he's fleeing. Do I pursue? No, he's gone. Not gonna be. I know it's fun to make jokes. I forget Nova's serious all the time. No fun allowed. Exactly, no fun. All serious. I'm serious. I'm serious, I'm serious. Wellington is canonically a Confederate. No, the humans. The good guys are the Confederacy. The Kilrathi are an empire. It's basically the Confederacy versus the Empire. I can hear Wellingtons now. I do declare. Serious and monotone. I'm not monotone. I'm monotone. Here you go. Wow, they're really going after Paladin. I hate this ship so much. Can you just blow up now? What I had to miss. There, one down. Let's go help Paladin out. Ooh, he got knocked for a loop. Need to break off, don't want to crash into it. Missile away. We got him. Now head back to the claw. That was a lot spicier. Serious amount. Oh yeah, I read that. The Empire. Yeah, the Kilrathi Empire. The Wellington Empire. They seek to annihilate or enslave humanity. To be the cat overlords. That certainly sounds like something Wellington would want to do. Yeah. In the secret missions, you have to go and liberate a human colony. I mean, whoops. Spoilers. There we go. Contact. Quest landing. There we go. YouTube thought. Oh, I got shot up again. I like that the damage isn't in the exact same places. The comment was too spicy. You're trying to say something about Confederacy, weren't you, Daniel? Not really, but related in a way. Mission debriefing. Nice job, Burblancer. You too, Paladin. Congratulations to the both of you. The kid did all the work, sir. I was just along for the ride. Those Kilrathi destroyers really aren't much to worry about, sir. I don't know, Burblancer. They had you outgunned as well as outnumbered. Now, to review the mission. Recorder shows you killed 5, Burblancer. And none for Paladin. He kept him busy, though. By the way, we've identified the Big Bogey as a Rolari-class destroyer. Good job taking her out. That's all. Dismissed. Hangar deck. For meritorious conduct in confronting the Kilrathi enemy. In the McCall system, on or about 2654.117. The Terran Confederation is proud to present the Bronze Star to First Lieutenant Riker. Your courage exemplary are the Confederation's finest defenders. Good job, Burblancer. Congratulations. Thank you, sir. Filled with pride, you meet the applause of your fellows. Yeah. Oh, the name works. We're the Confederation after all. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Terran Confederation. Hey there, Burblancer. Get you something? Glad to see you and Paladin getting along so well. He'll be retiring soon, you know. Been flying fighters for 20-odd years. And now they're putting him out to pasture. He and I used to fly together back before the war started. Darn good man. The old claw will miss him. Hey, we moved up more. Doing pretty good for just 4 sorties, huh? I like to tell you, laddie, it's been good flying with you. We'll be pulling out of McCall soon. And the Colonel likes to shake up the wings every now and then. So let me give you one last piece of advice. Young wingman ain't Gonna have to stick by the way I have, lad. That's no criticism of him, lad. Just a fact. The youngster's got a name to make and a career to think on. He'll be looking to make a hero of himself. An old man like myself, on the other hand, well, I'm just wanting to make it back so I can retire in one piece. Maybe it was the part of blasting Mulligans. Oh, yeah. The cats. Sue Mullington wants to be when he grows up. I don't quite think so. I mean... Oh. Yes. Mary Blanche, sit down. I want to compare notes with you. I've been watching the way Kilrathi maneuver. I think I've noticed something. Seems to me when you're hot on a Kilrathi's tail, and he pulls a loop to shake you, he always goes up or down, never to the side. Ever notice that? That's true. You shrug in tentative agreement. Well, they do. Always up and down. Never left or right. You know, lad, I believe you're right. I think it's because those big wings blocked our vision to the sides. And above and below, between the wings, their vision is clear. That makes sense. I kind of do the same in Star Citizen when I have a ship that I can't see from the sides out of. I kind of go up and down more. There, we saved. Look at us. I just saw a guy with yellow hair. Fair enough. Oh, if we find out that Mullington is a dirty blonde. I forgot how short these missions can be. I recall sitting around for like long lengths of time. Maybe these early missions are just shorter. Next mission. We're going to be leaving McAuliffe late tomorrow, but first we got a half-dozen sports and tankers coming in, with at least one Kilrathi carrier in the system. We're expecting the hairballs to make a play for most of the sports. Here are the assignments for transport escorts. The Colonel makes the assignments for the wings. Birdlancer and Paladin will take the last detail. Computer, display Psi. You'll rendezvous with the Draymond-class tanker here at Nav 1. As soon as it arrives, the tanker will head for the Tiger's Claw. It will be moving at top speed and won't deviate from its shortest course. So you'll have to protect it from any attackers. Stay close, don't let enemy fighters draw you away from the tanker. Now, one more thing, boys and girls. Intelligence indicates Brock Starkiller, Brock Starkiller, sir. He's one of Kilrath's best. Credit him with 64 kills, counting fighters and battleships. So let's be extra careful out there, alright? Squadron dismissed. So the Kilrathi have one of their aces out there. I cannot wait to get out of the rapier. Or that's the rapier, the scimitar. I don't like this ship. Never have. Can't wait to get to the raptor. Now they're facing the Burb Lancer. They'll never know what hit them. Got a little ways to go. Slow ship. Oh, we got it. We got enemies. Oh, we got one of these newer ships. Ah. Getting chewed up. Man, I hate this ship. Don't think it's yet. We're still in the middle of a fight. There we go. Let's link up with the all right. This song usually means something went bad, but I think it's only like this because we're doing an escort. Because we still have the freighter and Paladin still with us. Slow down, let the freighter catch up a little bit. There we go. Oh, pogies. Oh, hot shots here. Come on. Launch. He's gone. He escaped. Oh. He led me away. Did exactly what I was not supposed to do. Got him. Ooh, they got chewed up bad. Hopefully that's the last of them. Probably should not leave the transport behind, huh? There we go. Hopefully they won't be upset about how chewed up the transport got. I think we're gonna be clear though. Yeah, we're getting pretty close now to the claw. Actually, I see it now. Yep. We're good. Or good enough, I mean. Yep. Just gonna have to slowly approach. Escorting is technically not done yet. What the? No. I crashed into it right at the end. Oh my goodness. I stopped. I came to a stop, but I guess it was still moving and it crashed into me. Oh, brother. I don't even want to land. Yeehaw! We'll load our save. That's what happens when you die, though. We're here to make tribute to one of our own for Stunner. In just a few missions, Birdlancer began what should have been a brilliant career. But now the career has been cut short. Who can say what Birdlancer might have accomplished for the Confederation? No. Company attention. Farewell, Birdlancer. You'll be missed. Fire. 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 The end. Alright, let's load save. Rest in peace, Birdlancer. Now I'll get better. I'll get better. Good as new. We just gotta do the mission all over. They aren't too upset about us detonating on Tiger's Claw. No, they just registered that we died. They're also not too upset that I crashed it. Well, that the transport crashed into me and blew itself up. Continue campaign. He should be talking about... Yep. Alright, just gotta do the mission again. And this time I'll give a little more room to that transport at the end. Also, we're going to use autopilot, the skip. I'm getting chewed up, my goodness. This is not going as well as the other time. Why'd I have to crash? Come on, reload. There, one down. Great. Yeah, my first playthrough was a lot better. I can't kill these guys now. And these terrible guns. I hate these guns so much. Why the music change? Wait, did we lose Paladin? No. Where's the transport? Did we lose the transport? Let's do an autopilot. Oh, we lost the transport? We lost the transport. Fantastic. I guess we restart the game again. Yippee! Let's try it again. Wish I could skip this part. Best way to reset the game for sure. Unfortunately, I have to sit through this song. Never mind, I can escape. Continue. All right. We're going to be using autopilot a lot. Oh, I actually got killed that time. Man, the first time. This stinks. The first time I beat it, no problem. The ship got a little beaten up, but everything was fine until I stopped moving. And then the stupid freighter turned around and rammed me. And blew itself up. And here we are, stuck on this mission. Let's do it again. So sad, I know. I don't know how missiles are supposed to work. Got him. I hate this ship. Got him. Whatever. Going after this other one. My missile hit the freighter, and then I crashed into... Good. Freighter got a little chewed up, but it's okay. That was rough. Now the moment of truth, yes. Grass just need to stay a safe distance away from it. Especially at the end when it suddenly just turns around and joins formation and we'll fly underneath it. Get to the tiger's claw. It's not terrible condition. I think it'll be alright. Oh, enemies. Moment of truth. No. What's going on? I can't see. Alright, I think we chased him off. Found him, please, get him. Use your missiles if you got them. No. Now you're in my way. Oh, we got him. Wow. That should be it. Now we just gotta finish the escort. That sound is, that whoop. Woo sound is debris flying by. How bad is the freighter? Freighter suffered just the initial damage. This is going well. I think we're going to succeed this time. Yeah, the Wing Commander series is, it's been around a long time. It has a lot of games, too. I'm hoping to play most, if not all of them, over time. Definitely keeping my distance away from that crazy transport. I see the claw up ahead. Again. Yeah, we'll just keep our distance. Thanks, Paladin. Glad we brought you along. He at least has 1 kill. Because I was not able to hit that guy, and Paladin finished him off before he could make another run on the transport. Good old escort missions, am I right? Alright, he's going to formation now. So we'll fly past him and head for the claw. Hopefully it'll let me target the claw so I can actually contact it. Alright, C. Tiger's Claw, request landing. There we go. Can I land? There we go. You sure got yourself shot up, sir. Oh boy. I'm gonna be known as a menace to the mechanics. Mission debriefing. What's this music about? Well done, gentlemen. Tanker Commander asked me to commend you both. I was glad to get that sport back to the claw, sir. Now don't go discounting the fun and giving the hairballs a black eye, lad. What's this music? Did we fail? Enough of that, though. Let's review the mission. You racked up 4 Kilrathi, Burblancer. Paladin got 1 of the hairballs. And I want to see you in my office later, Burblancer. Dismissed. Got a little toasty. Yeah, it did. Riker, come in. I need to speak with you. You need to shoot down all the aces, and you failed. Yes, sir? We'll be leaving McAuliffe soon, and I need to make some personnel changes. Effective immediately following the jump, you'll be reassigned. I need you in Star Slayer Squadron, flying a Raptor-class heavy fighter. Yes, sir. You won't be sorry. Close your mouth. Good. I'm glad to hear it. That's all then, First Lieutenant. Dismissed. Now, we'll be in the ship that's in my thumbnail. Terran Research Colony, McAuliffe 6. Kilrathi Marines invading McAuliffe's civilian research installation. Met desperate and resourceful human scientists. Armed with improvised weapons and remarkable courage, the researchers managed to kill or capture the entire Kilrathi platoon. Oh my goodness. These are supposed to be Marines. Kilrathi Marines. They got beaten by a bunch of scientists. That's fantastic. Where we stand now? Hey there, Birdlancer. Welcome to the Gimli system. Vacation spot of the Empire of Kilra. Gimli's habitable world is one huge forest. Kilrathi nobles and officers come here to hunt with their bare claws. Here they bring human prisoners of war here and turn them loose in the woods. Just so those hairy brutes can get their kicks by hunting them down. Man, I'm glad we can kick those flea bags out of the sector. Let me give you a tip, kid. Never rush a Jalthi head-on. Jalthi carries 6 front-mounted laser cannons. First shot takes out your shields. Next, blow through the cockpit into the reactor. Ah, bonjour, First Lieutenant. I've been reviewing your data on the Kilrathi starfighters. Our information indicates that in all cases, their side armor is weaker than that to the front or rear. One more reason not to play chicken with a Jalthi. Indeed, monsieur. The best attack line would be from the flanks. Good to know. Also, I kind of noticed that too. There, saved. Imagine getting captured by a bunch of nerds. That's what Maulington would do. He captures femboys and takes them to the woods to hunt them down. Next mission. Except he doesn't do anything, he just kind of like, you want to clap? Alright, boys and girls, listen up. We just jumped into the Gimli system. Gimli has been occupied by the Kilrathi for some time. The Claw is not the first Terran ship to arrive. We've got a handful of battleships already in system. Most of these ships are currently under attack by Kilrathi. So we'll be dispatching fighters to help in their defense. The Colonel quickly assigns the wings. Yours is the 6th assignment. Bearblancer, you'll lead Zeta Wing to assist an Exeter-class destroyer. Angel will fly in your wing. Here's the scenario. The Exeter is currently at Nav 1. Her skipper reports at least 3 Kilrathi fighters in the area. You'll head straight for the Exeter and help in her defense. When the Kilrathi have routed, come back home. Any questions? Okay then, let's go burn those hairballs. Squadron dismissed. Also observe the ship. Do you see it? Ah, the raptor. Here we go. Oh, they're right here. There we go. Oh, there's more. Oh. Oh, Tiger's Claw blew up a fighter. Nice. There, cleared them all out. That was a spicy takeoff. Just the Burbwing. I'm very happy to be in the Raptor again. It's definitely my favorite fighter. Enemy sighted. Got him. Next one. They're chewing that thing apart, my goodness. One more. I rammed him. Oh man, look at that damage. We'll autopilot back. My ship's on fire. Clear to land. Can't wait to see how badly damaged the ship is from that ramming. I just smacked into that fighter. Nah, not too bad. Mission debriefing. We picked up the destruction of the Exeter on our sensors. Oh, it blew up? Ship is crucial to the Confederate strategy in this sector. We're gonna reload. Losing is gonna cost us dearly. I know, sir. Well, let's review the mission report, because it won't actually matter, because we're just gonna reload it. Took down 5 Kilrathi. Angel got 1. That's all then. Alright, let's do it again. I thought we did it as well. That's what I thought, but guess not. We'll have to use the missiles more. Oh, I'm already almost dead. Oh my goodness. One more. They're dead. Alright, now we proceed. I forgot this ship does have other guns. But like some of my keybinds are broken. So I'll have to fix that. Because I think we have more powerful guns accessible if we want to use them. Did it blow up? Ah, my frame rate. There. One down. Yep, they blew up again. Man. Time for a reload. Whee! How do you feel at the Wing Commander movie? I don't even really remember it. Oops. Of course I just collided with it. My ship's almost destroyed. We're already off to a great start. How do I change my guns? What's the keybind for that? G. There. We'll use the other guns. Mass drivers. I'll be impressed if we make it through this. I don't know how I'm supposed to kill all these fast enough. Blow up. This ship's so tanky, holy cow. Why won't it blow up? Blow up. What is this fighter? We failed again. This mission's really obnoxious. These fighters are crazy. I can't retreat. There. Oh, this guy's still around. Let's try it again. Those ships are just so tough. There, all guns. Maybe not. This mission, the frame rates were just terrible on it. It's really hard to hit anything. Try not to collide. There. One more. Hopefully this is the run. There. Off we go. I have quite a bit of damage. I'm not sure how to defeat those enemies. So they do not blow up. And then my frame rates just nosedive. Like, I can't. There's not much I could do about that fighter. There, one more. We got him. We did it. That was the run. Just had to be really, really, really aggressive. And try to keep the friendly ship out of my view so my frame rates didn't plummet. Land. There we go. Congratulations. Thank you. That was rough. I really hope the next mission isn't another escort or rescue. Looks like it got a little hot out there, sir. It did, but pulled through. Mission debriefing. I just got word from the skipper of the destroyer, Bird Lancer. Well done. Those Kilrathi are the best Kilrathi have. They were pretty tough, sir, but we got the job done. Actually, Mon Colonel, the Confederate Raptor has only a 34% chance against the Kilrathi. All more reason to be proud of yourselves, Captain Devereux. Well, let's review the mission report. You took out 6 Kilrathi Birdlancer, while Angel got 1. Be in my office in an hour, Birdlancer. That's all then. Riker, come in. I need to speak with you. Yes, sir. I've been speaking with Sector Command. The brass have been reviewing your record. I have good news. The order came in this morning. I've been authorized to promote you. Congratulations, Captain Riker. Keep up the good work. Thank you, sir. I'll do my best. Now I get to whine about how I don't want to command. Good, I'm glad to hear it. And I want to stay aboard the Enterprise because I'm comfortable there. That's all then, Captain. Dismissed. But then deny that I'm comfortable there. For like multiple seasons. For meritorious conduct in confronting the Kilrathi enemy. In the Gimli system, on or about 2654.122. The Terran Confederation is proud to present the Gold Star to Captain Riker. Your courage exemplary of the Confederation's finest defenders. Good job, Birdlancer. Congratulations. Thank you, sir. Full of pride, you meet the applause of your fellows. Enough of that. Still in 3rd, but we're catching up. Almost caught up with Angel. Hey, Birdlancer, how's it going? You heard about those new rapiers? Everybody's talking about them. I'm not so sure about them, though. I flew just about my whole career in scimitars and raptors. I liked the raptor best, even though she didn't handle too good. Sure was fast when she got her going, though. I'm looking forward to seeing one of those new rapiers. They say she's got tougher shields than anything in the fleet. She must be just about invulnerable. Hang about there, mate. She may have God's own shields, but she's armored like a light fighter. If they knock down the shields, she's no tougher than a hornet. Wow, I never thought of that. About that. Birdlancer, mate. Have you heard the news? Claw's getting a prototype rapier to test fly. I've been looking over the spec center. She tagged a light fighter, but she's better armed than a scimitar. There's a pair of laser cannons for distance work. And a set of neutron guns for the dirty infighting. Good to know. Neutron guns are for up close. Let's save. Don't want to do that again. That was rough. Nice. think we can fit another mission or two in. Mission briefing, Gimli system. Or Gimli system? Something. 20 minutes into the briefing. And the last patrol will be the Omicron wing. That'll be Birdblade, sir, and Angel. Right, sir. It's a simple 3-point patrol route. Let's take a look at your flight plan. Computer display Omicron. Let's fly by each nav point, watching for signs of enemy activity. There is a field of what looks like asteroids on nav 1. So watch yourself in that area. Now there's one more thing about this mission I need to mention. We just got a pair of prototype starfighters, Rapier class. The brass wants to know how the Rapier performs in action. So I want you to put her through the paces. Man, we just got the Raptor. Good job, Lancer. You lucky bloke. Let me know how she feels. Now, I don't want you going nuts out there, Lancer. This is a hot piece of hardware, but it hasn't been tested under fire. No one really knows what she can do, or what she can't. I understand, sir. Don't try anything too fancy. Just a little fancy. Good. Now, if there are any questions, alright then, squadron dismissed. I have a question. Can I skip this and go straight back to the Raptor? No? Okay. It looks a lot like a Raptor from the side. Here we go. That fancy Cadillac cockpit of its with very little visibility. This is actually a really good ship. Raptor's still my favorite though. Whoever can't choose what ship we use. True. But I mean, it makes sense. They just assign things as they need to. Wow, it's fast. It's really fast. Nice. I better slow down. Those are neutrons. Ooh. Oh. There's the lasers. Okay. Let's get out of here. Yeah, look at those shield bars, though. Wow. They weren't kidding about them being tough. Yeah, this thing is going 450 kilometers per second. Oh, we got enemies. No reason to crash. Switching to neutrons. Nice. Where we go. Nice. Angel got one. Oh, we got them all. Not bad. Almost an nav too. Yeah, I could have sworn. Then again, it's been like a very long time since I played this. That you got to play the Raptor for a few missions before they switch you over to this. But I don't think we keep flying the Rapier. I think we go back to the Raptor for a while. Yikes. They got mass drivers on those. Got him. Switch to neutrons. Missed. Ah, that works. Angel got one. I got the other. Alright, back to Tiger's Claw. There we go. I'm gonna slow down. There we go. Landing request. And we need to approach the front. In other versions of the game, you don't have to, from the sounds of it. But in the first game here, you had to come in from the front. There we go. It's a pretty neat looking fighter. Got away pretty clean, sir. We did. The shields held up pretty good. Almost lost them a few times, but not bad. Mission debriefing. Welcome back, Bird Lancer. What did you think of the rapier? She's quite a ship, sir. She slid through the asteroids and Nav-1 well enough. And she handled real well against the wave of Gratha near Nav-3. And what did you think, Devereaux? I must agree with the captain, Monocono. It is quite a vessel. I believe they'll prove more effective even than the Raptor. No, they can't. Especially against the more nimble Kilrathi fighters. Very well then, I'll pass that along to Tactical. So I reviewed your flight recorder's mission report. I've already reviewed. You scragged 3 Kilrathi, Bird Lancer. And Angel didn't do herself. It's nice when the NPC wingman helps out. Although now our numbers are higher. It's gonna be even harder to catch up to now. You hear what they're saying in Blue Devil Squadron? Word is, one of their boys ran into Dakath on patrol yesterday. You know Dakath, right? The Kilrathi ace that flies a Dralthi? He's got 78 confirmed kills, counting fighters and capital ships. They say his name means Deathstroke in Kilrathi. Because that's how he gets his jollies. He likes to shoot pilots they've ejected as they wait for pickup. A lot of talk going around about this Dalkath guy. Well, don't sweat that fuzzball too much. Casey ran to Dalkath a couple years ago, near Plank Star. The Cath got his rep by shooting helpless men. But he's not so tough if you're still in your ship. Watch him when you're on his tail. He likes to burn out with his afterburners. Or he'll try to get behind you with a kickstop. So, Bird Lancer, now you've flown a rapier. You like it? You nod as you sip your drink. I read that we're getting the first rapier squadron on active duty. Colonel's already been named the squadron Black Lion. I wonder who'll be assigned to it. Alright, well, it's about quitting time, so I think I'll call it here. Well, I'd say that's a pretty good start to the game. There's plenty more to go. And we also have the secret missions. After that we have the secret missions 2. And then we'll move on to Wing Commander 2. Eventually. I might put another game in between. I'm still trying to get Free Space to work. I'll probably try to play that after Wing Commander. Well, let's see. It's definitely fighting me. Captain Riger Burbington, I suppose. Alright. Upcoming streams. Pascal Saucer, friend of mine, will be streaming Command & Conquer Generals tonight. And for tomorrow, for a normal stream, I don't know. I have not spoken with him about it. Matsukaze Gaming is busy for the holiday. And, yeah, we don't have anything planned yet. We'll figure something out. Alright. Well, thank you for watching the stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed watching Wing Commander. It's a true classic. Alright. Otsunova. Thanks for coming, and catch you all later. Goodbye. Have some burp. And see, there's the bath, not stinky.